So one of the most important questions we get asked during AI interviews is that why do we need RAG systems when we can just upload your documents into chat GPTs and get the direct answers? So the problem with these LLMs is that they give you false information that is also called as hallucination. So at the enterprise level, that can cost you millions of dollars. So that is why we need RAG systems. So in RAG system, what we do is that, let's say we have huge number of documents. So that is actually converted to smaller parts. We just don't feed all at once. We convert them to smaller parts called as chunks. And then that is fed inside the embedding model. Now, what does embedding model do is that they convert your documents into a set of vector embeddings. So these are just a numerical representation of the particular documents. Obviously, since these embedding models do not understand text. And these vector embeddings can be stored in the form of vector database, usually in the form of Pinecone, Milvus, or other sort of platforms. Now, whenever a user asks a questions, what the system does is that it retrieves the most similar part of the questions from the vector database. So let's say that if I'm asking what is the date today, then that date is actually fed into the vector database and it searches for the most similar chunk and it returns that particular information, and then that is fed into the LLM. So now LLM has two things: you have the questions and you have the most similar semantic word, and then LLM can answer that with citations. That is, the whole system does not suffer from hallucinations and it can give you factually correct information along with the citations. So that is how the RAG system works.